Alright, this is part 34 for my Duel Masochist challenge. I think today's gonna be a longer session. I might split the YouTube video into 2 parts, just so it's not gonna be so ridiculously long. It might be like, if I go the full way, it'll probably be like 4.5 hours, so it'd probably be like, what, 2.25 hours for each session if I do it that way, each video. So I might do that. I started a little bit late today, but I don't have D&D today, so normally I would just do like a 2 to 3 hour session for Masochist. But since I don't have D&D, might as well just do a long session, I figure. For changes to the deck, I was actually thinking about this. Because I rewatch my old videos before I upload them to YouTube. I was thinking we could run a small heraldic package with Leo and Horse. With Leo and Horse. Now I was thinking at this point it might honestly be better than Flamvell Counter plus Uppercutter. I think it will be better that way, just because, like, Uppercutter on its own is just useless. Now, I've been in these scenarios where I just have it in the hand and it does nothing. Or even when I do have it on the field and I've summoned... Like, even when in the scenarios where I've summoned Uppercutter, fetch the counter, and, like, set on the field, it still doesn't have any use until the Uppercutter's in the graveyard, right? And, like, some of my Xyz, they're not going to send it to the graveyard. Like, if I make a redo, it's not going to get sent to the graveyard until they probably use their board breaker. But by that point, like, the counter trap would have done nothing. So I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and switch Uppercutter with this small heraldic package just for a little bit more, a little more card advantage, a little bit more recursion. Like, Leo can search this, but at the same time, Unicorn does have its use on its own. Like, if my redo, or if it does get handled, like maybe it gets kaiju'd or something, or could also have a scenario where I have redoer and like a few more monsters in the hand, but I need to make a Link 3 or a Link 4 to win. I could use this, the Horse here to reborn redo after linking it off and make some extra plays that way. So there's options with it. So I think it's probably worth doing this instead of the Uppercutter and the Flamvell Counter. It also reduces the chance that I don't open up at least 2 level 4s. It's like 95% chance I have that now. Well, not 2 level 4s, but at least 2 monsters. 95% chance. Which I think is pretty good. But I still have some cards that I can't even Xyz summon with anyway, so like this, 2... I technically can with Witch, so I'll count it. 3, 4... Yeah, so I've got like 21 level 4s I can Xyz summon with. So it's pretty consistent on that front, I feel. Alright. As for any other changes, I think we're good. I could double check if there's anything else I could run heraldic-wise. But no, it's just those 3 cards I have, and obviously this card is useless unless you have many multiples. So it's not even worth running this. The other nice thing is that Leo is actually just a huge beat stick, a 2k beat stick, which is pretty rare. And, like, if my opponent does take care of it on the field, I still get more advantage. So, honestly, normal summon Leo, just beat over something, and then, like, main phase 2 make the Xyz play, is not a bad move. It's honestly not a bad move. Alright. So yeah, I think that's going to improve the deck slightly. I've just noticed there's been a lot of times it felt like I just had the counter in my hand doing absolutely nothing. So, at this point, I've taken it out. They're making me go first. They could be playing Cyber Dragons. Ika, hello! Mel! How you doing? Let's see. Okay. I guess we're gonna go for Utopia. Or maybe I go for actually, no, Kragen's gonna be insane. I have Dragon's Mind, but Kragen's just gonna be way better, frankly. Yeah. Yeah, we have to go for Kragen. Kragen plus Gozen match is absolutely insane. I'm doing well, thanks. How is Ika today? I'm doing alright. I had a bit of a late start today, but I don't have D&D, so I didn't feel the need to start at my normal time anyway. Alright. So long as they don't have back removal, this combo is gonna be crazy. I guess, honestly, I should probably just flip this up instantly. They are playing a Go second deck. There is a chance they might have Lava Golem. If they have Gamma Seal, this doesn't do anything, but if they have Lava Golem, this helps out, so I think I might as well. Normally I save Gozen match as an interrupt, but if I'm doing Stealth Kragen, it's just gonna be like a super mega oppressive floodgate anyways. Yeah, so now he can't summon anymore, which is great. Basically cannot summon anymore. Alright, nice. He realized that. Alright. Guess we're gonna pop it, or do I? Yeah, I guess we'll pop it. Might as well get some damage in. I don't think there's much else he could do. He could special summon Cyber Dragon if he has it. Oh! Shit. Did not expect that. That could be very bad then. Yeah, there's Feather Duster. Okay. He's gonna take damage for doing that, though. He's probably gonna clear my monsters, I imagine. He probably has something. What the hell is this thing? 2 light machines. If this card is fusion summoned, you can activate this effect. During the standby phase of the next turn, add 1 card from your graveyard to your hand, with an effect that fusion summons a monster. Your opponent activates a spell as trap card or effect. You can banish one face-up light machine monster you control, or 2 light machine monsters from your graveyard, negate the activation. Okay. Okay, now I thought he was going to go into something that would remove my Kragen, but he didn't. So, that's okay. It does suck, we lost the Gozen match, but that's alright. I kind of had to play like they're bad players, honestly. Otherwise, I'm gonna get nowhere. So he does add, which is annoying. Let's see, if I did Rocket, 1,800, the 3,700, not enough to kill. I guess we'll go ahead, try to pop this, see if that goes through. Okay. What's this do? Give them an extra normal summon. I could make Redoer, but then I don't have Dragon's Mine online. Probably best if I just go for Utopia. That way Dragon's Mine is online, that's pretty good. The Cyber Darks are darks in the graveyard, so this will still be active. I think we just go for that. I'm gonna send the Globe. And then we make Utopia. It's cool that so many of my cards have animations now. I've been pulling a lot of these good rank 4s that... I guess they aren't necessarily good, but they're very famous rank 4s, at the very least. Yeah, I can set these two. If I kill a big enough thing with Kragan, then we can win the duel, which is neat. If it has 3,400 or more attack, we can win the duel off of that. Alright. I'll wait for now. Okay. Overlay. I'm thinking. Okay, maybe. Let me check real quick. I gotta check everything real quick here. Do any of these have graveyard effects? Like anything that protects from destruction in particular is what I'm looking for. Okay, nothing that does. So we're gonna destroy it with Dragon's Mine. He can go into his big, stupid fusion. Oh. He didn't actually use the special summon effect on the other one. Normally they do. Huh. Negate. Alright. The biggin. If we don't pop it, he can suck Kragan up. Yeah, that's why I used it there, yeah. I was actually planning to use it on the Nova here, because most of the time they do detach and special summon Cyber Dragon anyway. So I was gonna do that so that he would get this effect, and then I pop his fusion for game potentially. That's what I was thinking of doing, but what's this do? Fiber repair plant. Okay. That's annoying. Let me check the contact fuse one. It probably doesn't care about attributes, let's be real. I'm gonna go ahead and pop his Galaxy Soldier while I still have the chance. Oh, I should have waited after I got the buff. I forgot it goes by current attack. Oh well. Yeah, I should have waited for the current attack to go through. Oh well. That's a little bit less damage. I hope it doesn't matter. Yeah, become Cyber Dragon so he can contact Fuse. Yep. Is it a dark? It is. But it has no active effects. It's all passive. If he gets another monster out, we're probably dead. Unless it's a dark, we might have a chance. He's bringing that back. I have to keep this card in mind, since this always is an issue. It's one non-link machine monster with 1,000 or less attack. Okay, that's gonna be bad. If it's a dark, we have a chance. It is a dark. Yeah. Well, I'll negate it anyway, but... okay, that does negate his multiple attacks, thankfully. But he can still send them, which is annoying. Oh, actually, he can't send them. Never mind. So that's all he can do. Thankfully, we're still alive. If I top deck a special summon level 4 card, we can Cowboy for game. If I top deck it, we can Cowboy for game. Oh yeah, he would lose anyway because his Power Bond, you're right, I forgot that. Yeah, Power Bond would kill him, I forgot that. We barely won it there. Alright. GG's played that one well. Yeah, I had to be super careful with how I use my interrupts there. I think the only misplay I made was I should have waited for the continuous spell to be activated at Clockwork Knight before I used Kraken, but it's not like it really mattered in the long term. That was a pretty solid win there. Pendulum. Honestly, this actually isn't a bad pendulum effect. Overwhelm. Activate only way you control level 7 or higher monster that was tribute summoned. I guess it could be handy in Monarchs, maybe. Cosmo Brain, my second copy. L-Phase. 2 level 3 or higher Cybers monsters. Gains 300 attack for each monster this card points to. If this link summoned card leaves the field, you can target one level 4 or lower Cybers, special summon it, or for the rest of this turn, its effects, if any, are negated, and it cannot be used as link material. Not something we can make good use of, UF4 Roid. It's an old Roid card, I think that's enough said. If this is normal or special summon, you can add one level 8 reptile monster from your deck to your hand. Man, this is some crazy Mitsurugi support they got here. If this card is banished, you can target one reptile monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. G Golem's Stubborn Menhir. 2 Earth monsters. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can target one Earth monster in your graveyard that can be normal summon / set, special summon it. Or add it to your hand. Alright. And for the SR, Salamangreat Circle. This lets you search or make your Link monster unaffected. But I don't think we have that many Salamangreats that it would be even worth running that. Oops. I did get some legacy packs. I will check what Salamangreats I do have, since we did get the main sort of searcher spell for it. Prometeor, the Burning Star. This card is pretty crazy, but why is it a machine? Oh, I see now, because it's a satellite. That's actually kind of cool. When this attacking card destroys a monster in your opponent's main monster zone, you can discard one card, this card can attack again. Alright, basically. Messenger of Peace is actually... that's actually good. Golem could help the Crusadia climb? It could, but it's just... I don't play that many Earths. And at this point, I think probably the best deck for Crusadia Turbo would be Pendulums, which I still feel I need a few more cards for that. But this card is actually pretty good, because it's... my opponent has to have an answer for this, otherwise they just can't do shit, really. I mean, yeah, it's not an interrupt, but... I don't know, maybe I don't play it. I don't actually have, like... if I had something like Barrier Statue, I think I would play this 100%. But now that I think about it, I don't really have anything like that. I mean, it is a good card, but I'm not sure. Like, I could maybe swap it out for, World Legacy Clash, maybe? But it'd probably be better to have some sort of interrupt instead, anyway. Yeah, we probably don't play it. If I had a way to special summon this card from the graveyard, this would be pretty crazy, though. I guess I could do it with Succession, but I had to hard draw it. And... I mean, there's some Earth monsters I do play in this deck, but... Hmm. This card wouldn't do like much of anything in the Pendulum deck, since I'm not gonna really have monsters in the graveyard anyway. Yeah, we probably don't play this. I don't think I do. Because the only way I revive this from the graveyard is if I use Succession. Well, let me check the Solomon grades. What do I have? I actually have Balinks. I don't think I have the Sanctuary. No, I don't. Coyote. This activates in the end phase. Foxy. You have to run a lot of Solomon grades for that to be useful. Boxer. Yeah, we don't have enough cards to really play it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any changes here. So far, it's Solomon bad, yeah. Basically. Just don't have enough to run it. Took them a while to decide there. All right, we have a decent going second hand here. It's funny, Clashing Souls is like my best going second card ever. And all it is just a janky board wipe. Please, no Barone? Ah, Barone. Well, we could book the Barone to bait it. Then if I have Leo attack in with Clashing Souls, it's a guaranteed board wipe. If I target the Barone with Book, they're probably going to negate it. This can negate an effect monster. That doesn't really matter in this case. Hopefully it's not a spell or trap negate. Emblema. So there's Centurion locked now. Alright. As long as they don't get an extra spell / trap negate, we're okay so far. So far they have one monster negate, one omni negate. Just checking through everything here. Just check the graveyard too if they have anything weird in here. Crimson Dragon's not good. Wait, I thought they were Centurion locked. Oh well. I think this is an Omni negate. Yeah. Okay, I need a top deck, an extra spell, or something I can use. What's Phalanx do? It banishes a monster, which is really not good for us. Okay. Can I summon that? I can't. God damn it. They don't have the stats for it on the board. Book? Okay, I actually just lose. They normally do negate that, okay. They normally negate that. I guess I should have booked the other one then. I should have booked the fucking Beedroid one. Oh well. I mean, I'd probably still lose anyway, because they had too much interaction. If they ended on just a few less negate... honestly, if they just had, like, Legitimately, if they just had one less Omni Negate, we might have had a chance there. I still would have lost there, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Set. Time Lords, okay. Alright. I think we just make Michaelis. We banish this. Yeah. And then destroy this spell / trap. Empty Machine. It's actually pure Time Lords. It's actually pure Time Lords. Wow. Okay. It's actually pure Time Lords. That's wild. I think we're gonna actually keep the Foolish Return. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in hand. Just in case. Ash. That's annoying. It's annoying, but it's fine. We have our Genesis Dragon anyway. We'll banish this out of here. Yeah. I've played against Time Lords a lot in Duel Links, so... as long as you stop them from, like, ranking up their continuous traps, you're basically fine. We're gonna go end phase, toggle on, just get rid of this instantly. This is the only card in your spell and trap zone, triggering a Time Lord. No, I guess I should wait then. I should wait for him to use that effect. You can activate one of these effects. Okay, so we're fine. We could just do this now. Game? Game. Jeez. Okay. Guild Gripping Morganite. Alright. Okay, they just surrendered. We probably had the game anyway. Like, pure Time Lords is not a good deck. maybe an SR. Second type of Turpin. Flare Scarab. Electromagnetic Turtle. I mean, that's not a bad level 4. Do I cut any of the other level 4s? Maybe. It's not a bad effect. Not a bad graveyard effect, really. Quick effect, you can detach one material from an Xyz monster you control, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Changes attack to 0. An Xyz monster you control would activate an effect by detaching materials, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those materials. Again, this isn't a bad effect. Yeah, it's not honestly that bad. Lyrilusk Phantom Feathers. This is just pure Lyrilusk support. World Legacy and Shadow. All crawler monsters gain attack. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 2 or lower insect monster from your hand in face-up or face-down defense. When your flip monster is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, you can send that opponent's monster to the graveyard. Okay. Prank Kids Dropsies. It's Prank Kids. Well, that's pretty good. But doesn't this get hit on the ban list, or am I thinking of something else? Oh no, it got hit on the TCG ban list, right? Not the Master Duel ban list, I think. Yeah, okay, it's still fine in Master Duel. This card's pretty good. Wow, this can even stop Mitsurugi. The only thing this doesn't stop is Lynx. That's pretty good. Yeah, I have to play this. It's a good card. This pack's pretty good. This pack's actually pretty crazy. This has a lot of potential in it. Alright, another powerful floodgate gets added to the deck. I think it's time I cut Clash. We're gonna put in Dimensional Barrier. We're getting pretty low on spells. It might be time I cut Summoner Monk. Just because I'm so low on spells now. Yeah, I think it's time I cut Summoner Monk. He's been good, but I'm so low on spells now, and I'm so tired of Monk getting ashed. I think it's time I just do no more Monk. I think that's it. I mean, these cards are pretty good. I mean, this can save my life. I suppose probably this would be better. Just because they can save my life. Let me check my bookmarks. See if there's anything in here I would have used otherwise. Actually, let me go and make sure this is bookmarked. Okay, it is. I don't think I have the... It's like the helmet I need for this, right? Yeah, this one. I don't have this yet. Otherwise, that would be a good card to play. This would be good if I ever get a good fish graveyard effect. For now, it's nothing too great. This card's interesting. They also have this, but I don't think I have any of the other good cards to pair with this. No. If I had 2 copies of this. Oh, I do, yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here I'd want to put in the deck. Yeah, I think we just have to cut Monk, because it doesn't feel worth playing Monk when I only have 7 spells in the deck. That just doesn't make sense anymore. Plus, Monk was getting ashed so often, it just was like the most easiest -1 for my opponent to get over me. Yeah, I guess I'll just play the turtle. I mean, the turtle can fade at battle phase, which is pretty good. The other guy, the Daruma guy, he's not too bad either, but I don't think he's gonna come up as often, frankly. Yeah, not really. Like, frankly, a lot of these Xyz monsters I use, they don't need extra material. The only ones that could use extra, I guess, would be this guy, and actually, is that a girl? Pallady. I guess Paladynamo is Paladin, okay. I guess that card and like this card maybe. But honestly, aside from that, I don't need extra material that bad. So yeah, I think Turtle will be fine. Yeah, honestly, this is a crazy floodgate to get. Like, against some people, like, they will just quit as soon as they see that. Hell, even a lot of decks I played, I would just quit if I saw that. Okay. I mean, I can make Michaelis right now, but I don't need to. It's probably better if I save it as an interrupt on their turn. Especially since I already have Carpe Diem in hand. I mean, that's actually a fair amount of interrupts right there. We can save the Mapura for a future play. Do they use the graveyard? I don't think they do. No, I don't think they do. That's not good. Oh, they're playing it with resonators. Okay. I'm gonna hold it. Okay, now Ellis is online. Sure, gain life points. Let's call... Let me check... How does this work? You can declare one card name, negate the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with that original name. Okay, original name. I'll call that. I could banish this. Probably better if I banish this, because I think they have a lot of cards that special summon themselves, so they have like a weak tuner on the field. Let's go ahead and banish this card here. Ghost Ogre, okay. Fucking Exodia leg. If I top deck a level 4, we can do some stuff here. Okay, that works out. We can run over this, pop that with Suship if we do that option. I think Suship is just the best option here. We just take out 2 of his cards. He's gonna be very low on resources. Battle phase. Run over you. Pop you. Alright. Wedge you Temple, what's that do? He has the ink. That's annoying. Does that have to reveal from the hand or deck? He did send one to the graveyard. Okay, we're good. We don't have to worry about Exodia. Okay. We're sitting pretty good here. Might as well summon it out. It's got decent attack stats. Get some extra damage in here. Alright. He's got 3 cards. One of them is dead. The Ankh is dead. It can't do anything. That's annoying. Hit Starlight. God damn it. Okay. I might as well use this. Buff up the Star Drawing, I suppose. Or maybe this. Yeah, if I can buff this up... Oh, okay. They just surrendered. Alright. Alright, that was a pretty nice win there. Changeover, Dragon Maid Changeover, Blackluster Ritual. That's funny. Xyz Force. Let's see here. Send one Xyz card from your deck to the graveyard, except Xyz Force. Or, an Xyz monster is on the field that has Xyz monster as material, you can add the Xyz card to your hand instead. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, detach one material from an Xyz monster in either field. Then, if the detached material was an Xyz monster, you can special summon that monster from your graveyard or banishment in defense position. Okay. This does, like, nothing on its own. This does nothing on its own. Okay, yeah. I guess there could be some cards it could search. I guess this can search Remora. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I guess that can search Remora, actually. Import could be a nice card to search if I ever pull that. Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord. A second copy of that. A Double Resonator. Nothing that great. 6 Scrolls of the Samurai. 6 Sam support. Mech Knight, Orange Sunset, or second copy. Early Delicious Memory. This can special summon a Pearly from the deck, I suppose. I don't think I even have any of these, so I guess they are low rarity. I might have one then. But don't see the point of running them, not really. Yeah. No point to run them just for a body. I might play Xyz Force. Maybe. The only issue with Xyz Force is that I do have to have an Xyz monster on the field, otherwise it just does nothing. Raid Raptor Skull Eagle, I think that's her third copy. Lesser Dragon. He could do Second Sight. Wicked Acolyte. Chalam Sabak. If you have 5 or more cards in your hand, you can almost summon this card without tributing. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense. And if you do, it's treated as a tuner. Okay. It's like a card I would have played in the first few episodes, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy. Okay, let's take... Wait, I have 2 copies of Xyz Force? When did I get the other copy? Let's see what else I have. I have Xyz Reborn, Xyz Soul, Xyz Bento. Yeah, I mean, I guess I also have Xyz Rapiers. What's this do? You can banish one Dragon-type monster, one Worm-type monster from your graveyard. Special summon one Xyz Rapiers from a hand or deck. I don't think I have, like, any dragons I would want to banish out of the graveyard. Let alone worms. Yeah. Like, the best card this can search is Remora. That's about it. I guess Reborn could be good too, but yeah. Nah. I don't think it's worth playing Reborn. Like, yeah, this could grab me back like a Kragan or a Redoer, but I'd rather just have like a solid interrupt. And like, for that matter, like, this can also bring them back too anyway, and they can do it faster and let me combo off with it, so... Yeah, I think we're fine. This sounds like a bot name. DQYAT. No accessories, just the defaults. Uh, 40 card deck, 6 card extra deck. I assume it's a bot. Oh, it's an FTK bot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the FTK bot. If they brick, which it seems like they might be bricking here. Alright, they bricked, I guess. I mean, they could have resolved the mallet. Maybe the bot... once it activates a certain number of spells, it just thinks it's bricked, so then it just stops, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's the case. SR. Leela Rap. Once per turn, if you special summon a monster from the graveyard, you can make your opponent lose 1,000 life points. If they do, you gain 500 life points. Okay. I guess it's like a weird burn. Not actually a Life Twins card in particular. If this card is normal summon, you can add one flip monster from your deck to your hand. Huh. Okay. This might not be bad. If there's any flip monsters that have like an additional effect to special summon themselves to my side of the field, this card is a 1-card rank 4. In theory. In theory. Elemental Hero Captain Gold. Discard this, add a Skyscraper. Lunalight Perfume, Lunalight Support. Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts. Well, we finally got Gazelle. Spellbook of Miracles. Target when a spellcaster type exists in your graveyard, and up to 2 of your banished spellbook spell cards. Special summon that monster if you do attach the spellbooks to it as exists. Okay. Not too bad. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. That's... Okay. This could be very good. I don't think we have Flame Swordsman yet, though, sadly, but... We pulled Joey Wheeler himself. If this card is... we got Fighting Flame Swordsman, sorry. I forgot to say the name. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one spell/trap that mentions Flame Swordsman from your deck to your hand. We do have, like, one of the traps that goes with it that books an opponent's monster and then summons out Flame Swordsman. That's not actually that bad. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Flame Swordsman or one monster that mentions it from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Except Fighting Flame Swordsman. That's not bad. You just summon this, you get a decent... You get like a Book of Moon? That's not bad. That's honestly not bad. Solid +1 right there. Nauya, the Ogdoadic Remnant. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, send one light reptile monster from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Ogdoadic Spell/Trap from your deck to your hand. Okay, I have to check what I have here. Like, there's a lot of cards here with a lot of potential, so we're gonna check some of these out here. And see if I can cook with any of these. It's funny, I just added the turtle to the deck, but I think I'm probably gonna cut him instantly. Just because these cards already are way better. Okay, so let's take a look here. So Flame Swordsman, I know I have the trap. Yeah, this one. I also have Salamandra Fusion. Let's see. Equip only to a Fire Warrior monster, gain 700 attack. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy this card instead. While this card is equipped to a fusion monster you control, you can send this card and the equipped monster... While this card is equipped to a fusion monster you control, you can send this card and the equipped monster to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Flame Swordsman or one fusion monster that mentions it from your extra deck. This is treated as a fusion summon. Okay. So the fusion spell doesn't really do much on its own. The fusion equip doesn't do much on its own. Yeah. We do have the trap. That's basically a Book of Moon. But we don't have any targets for it yet. If a monster is special summon one level 7 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck that is Flame Swordsman or mentions it, then you can change when face-up monster on the field to face-down defense position. Actually, I just realized that's better than Book of Moon. It's non-targeting. That's pretty crazy. But sadly, this doesn't do anything because we don't have Flame Swordsman or any of the other Flame Swordsman fusions. Like, we honestly need this card. How do we get it? The Legacy Pack rare. A Dark Flare Knight also would work out too. Technically, Dark Flare Knight would be slightly better. It is also a Legacy Pack rare. So, like, this is actually building up to be pretty good. But we just don't have the right cards to make it work out yet, sadly. As for Ogdoadic, do any of these have any good graveyard effects? I guess I can recur this from the graveyard, but I had to send a card from hand to graveyard, which is kind of rough. Yeah, same for this. I can get this out of the graveyard, but probably not worth it, frankly. I guess actually this kind of works out. Let me think, right? We use Nauya. We send Kirus. Right? We send that to the graveyard. We summon out whatever, right? Just whatever. So the downside is that the opponent gets the special summon too, which is really rough. I still have to tribute one monster. And the other thing I'm worried about is my opponent gets a special summon as well. If they're smart, they'll pick something that has an effect that activates when it's sent to the graveyard. So they special summon something out, it's negated, but when I destroy it, they gain advantage off of it, which is really rough. Yeah, I can almost cook with this, but it's kind of like Dark World dealings, right? Like, yeah, I get to draw a card deeper into my deck, but this benefits my opponent way more than it does me. It's like one of those cards, it feels like, for me. And then, yeah, this card. I need to see if there's any flip monsters that actually have some crazy, like, special summon effects. And I mean, like, special summon this out of the hand. And then it has an additional, like, flip monster effect, right? So, let's check flip. I guess they're not going to have a flip subcategory, are they? Oh, they do, okay. Flip level 4 effect. There's Neshadal Genius. No way to special summon it. Tindangle? No. Okay, Sally, there isn't anything. Yeah, Sally, there's nothing that's like... You can special summon this card from your hand. I'm curious if there even is anything like that. Fairy Tale Sleeper. Spirit of the Fallen. I'm gonna look up this card, because there might be something I could cook up here. Let me check, like, any tips on the wiki. Yeah, all the tips say is basically use this to search a Shaddoll monster. Basically. Let me check the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki. Okay, it's got even less on there. Alright. Yeah, sadly... This card is so close to being good. But sadly, it's just not there yet. I need... I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I need Flame Swordsman. Or Mirage Knight. At the very minimum, I need those. I just don't have it. I mean, it'd be awesome if I got the better versions, because that'd be even better. If I got, like, this guy or this guy, that'd be even better. But I doubt my luck's going to be that high. What else does this do? So we add a Spellsless Trap. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Flame Swordsman or one monster that mentions it from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Yeah, I don't have anything else, so yeah. Sadly, it's just not there. It's so close. Oh well. We're going second. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Carpe Diem. Ellis. Sage. Scion. Fucking Maxi. I should have put that in attack position. I'm so used to doing that way. Okay, I guess we're just gonna get some damage in here. Deactivate Soul. They just moved a card out of the graveyard. Nice. We could go and banish that, too. Oh shit! Messed up! No! Fuck me. Oh well. I forgot I already had it on the field. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I could have done a lot more here. Oh well. Pop the circle. And probably have to pop the circle, annoyingly enough. Or should I? Yeah, I should. He's gonna draw one, annoyingly. I messed up. I forgot I had this on the field already. I should have done this, actually, because if he has multiple copies of this, that's basically multiple copies of Eternal Soul. Yeah, I messed up a bit. I could have cleared out all... I could have cleared out this with giving him one less card in hand, which would have been pretty good. He's actually playing the toy box engine with it, which is actually very good. He's actually very strong with this, so he's actually a competent player, badly. Because now he gets the Pot of Greed here, which is always busted. Plus, these have, like, graveyard effects, yep. Yeah, I think it might be over here. What the hell is... How many different archetypes is he playing in this? What the hell? IP. El Shadal App Cologne. I've never seen this card before, actually. Pot of Greed, I know that one, yeah. He basically got to do Pot of Greed with upside. How you doing, Iggy? That's not good. That's not good to see at all. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think, well, I'm gonna barely survive. He's gonna draw 2. I'd agreed again. I'm alright, sorry Caps, no worries. Yeah, he's up on me like 10 cards here. Battle phase. I guess I could have stopped that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. He's up on me a bajillion cards. I misplayed a little bit, but I don't think it would have made a difference, given that he's actually a decent player here. A decent player with actually a fairly strong mishmash Dark Magician deck. We have Dragon's Mind. 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck. I could keep Wanghu out and see if that's good enough. Wanghu. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't like to just rank off my my floodgates. Hopefully his deck has a bunch of weak guys, and this actually works out pretty well. Lava Golem. Okay. That's great. It's a burn deck, actually. Okay. Well, I guess Dragon's Mind is online, technically. Funny enough. I'm gonna chain Chalice. I take less damage. Try to swing in for some damage here. He's probably got like... Oh, he's got nothing. Okay. Oh, he has something on damage. Inferno Tempest. That's great. That's even worse than I thought it could be. Okay. Got 12 cards left in deck. Okay. That's gonna be a lot of damage. I don't technically lose. I have Book of Moon, but he's got enough defense it probably doesn't even matter here. I should have done that draw phase. Okay. Actually, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have negated that. Probably got Gren Maju. Actually, now that I think about it, he might have Gren Maju. If that's a sec card, I could actually win. Funny enough. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Flip. Geonator Transverser. This is the first time I'm going to be able to resolve this effect, unless he's got, like, Effect Veiler. Succession. Sage. I'll put an attack position. Activate. Geonator Transverser. It's mimicking Maneater Bug. It's mimicking Maneater Bug. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Nice. We'll put you here. Ascended Sage, sure, in the middle. This is the first time I've actually resolved this, funny enough. Sure. Probably doesn't even matter, but... Go battle phase, attack. Main 2? What's he got? Evenly. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. That's annoying. I shouldn't have changed the type. That was stupid of me. I shouldn't have done that. Kaiju? It's gonna crash them, okay. Yeah, I think I just lose anyway. He's gonna eventually top deck another copy of DD Dynamite. Yeah, that was my best attempt there. Oh well. We got pretty close, but it happens. We're going second. That's gross. He's got full Fiendsmith combo. It's not as bad as it could have been. That looks scary. It's not as bad as it could have been. I think I just have to go for it. Scion attack this. I don't think he would want to even keep this around, so he probably doesn't even think it matters if I attack into this. Could probably see Clashing Souls see that it increases attack points and is seeing me trying to beat over this and thinks, oh whatever, this card doesn't matter. I've done that sort of strategy before, it's worked out. We'll see if that works out again this time. Let's see if it works out this time. Maxi, I'm not even special summoning this turn, buddy. I'm not even special summoning this turn. I mean, that's some interesting logic, isn't it? They put out a monster on the field that stops me from special summoning, but then they use Maxi because they expect me to special summon anyway, Despite them having a card that stops me from doing that. Damage calc, activate, Flashing Soul. Hey, lifelink. I've turned on the clicker here. Okay, they're going all the way with it. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping they would stop at some point. Oh? Okay. Alright, I try my best. Well, let me think. I could send that back. That includes an effect that special summons a monster. That actually can negate that, so never mind, that doesn't work out. He can negate this, so yeah, I think that's a loss. Alright. Yeah, sadly they read the card. A lot of people I go against when I use that card, they don't bother reading it. So if I attack their, like, most inconsequential card, they'll just let me attack over it with it, and then their board gets blown up. My opponent's playing Max Metamorph. Yeah. Ellis in defense position. Dragon Maid. They moved a card out of the graveyard so we can activate Ellis. What's this card's effect? You can special summon level 4 lower Dragon Maid from your deck. In the standby phase, you can fusion summon a Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck. We had to get rid of this for sure. I don't know if they have a quick play that could stop it, but let's go ahead. Banish the Lady's Dragon Maid. Also, Dutch Wolf, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let's go ahead and banish this, because... yeah, they basically just get free... they get a free Omni Negate that way, so we have to get rid of this card. Super Poly. Okay. yeah, Shio is an issue. That's annoying. He's just gonna get that. Yeah. Then just gain a bunch of advantage. Do I have a chance here? I don't think I do. We got 2 of these out. Are they hard once per turns? Yes, they are. Okay, hold on. Let me activate this. Let's pray they negate this. If they negate this, we might have a chance. Okay. They did not negate it. Okay. Let's just go battle phase, clear this, and see what they do. Of course. Activate this. Does he negate it now? If he negates it with this one, he might be able to cook. Okay, no. Never mind. That's also an omni-negate. Alright. Alright. It is what it is. It's how the Masochist challenge goes. Well, it's a hand. I can't set this, not really, sadly. We're gonna toggle on. You know what? Fighting Sky Striker, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, I forgot I have this, so that's fine. Wow. He's got Sky Striker sleeves, so this probably doesn't matter, sadly. He's got Sky Striker everything, frankly. I'm gonna call it these, I guess. Probably doesn't matter. I forgot. Sky Strikers often play this. Yeah, we're cooked. Alright. I'm not gonna wait 10 billion years for him to do his combo. I already know we're dead. I should have called Synchro. I forgot. They often do Sky Striker mixed with Tenpai. That 2 pass. Kind of a bad hand here. Opponent is playing a 50-card deck, 15-card extra deck. That's great. Let's just go for this, I suppose. Okay. It might be worth just hitting this now that I think about it. Has to be a Dark Dragon, okay. Okay. Target. Shuffle that back. We successfully ended their turn. They didn't even bother to attack. Let's fucking go. Okay. I can cook here, actually. Fucking Maxi. Never mind, I'm not gonna cook. Fuck you, I'm not gonna cook. Okay. Let's go for Redoer. Or I could go for Michaelis. We can pop the back row there. How does she work? Or at least the extra deck. You target when fallen of Valbus or one monster that mentions it in your graveyard to special summon it. So they could special summon this, so it's probably best if I just go battle phase, honestly. Yeah, I guess we just go battle phase. And they go for Redoer. Using these two? Sure. They draw one card. That's all you're gonna get. You know what? Same thing I do. I'll draw one card too. Alright. They have 4 cards to my 5 cards. But they have a much bigger graveyard. We stole Albaz, nice. Okay. What is this card? Okay. That's weird. Branded Fusion, of course. Okay. Their last copy of Fallen of Albaz. Good thing for them, they played 3. Of course, they had to play 3, basically. They had Super Poly, wow. Okay. They didn't choose to use it, that's crazy. Do they have a second Super Poly? Yeah, there's Mirror Jade. Very annoying card. Yeah, we'll lose Chrono Quarter, sadly. They probably have enough to kill us here. I mean, they still have the Lubellion, not the Lubellion, is it Lubellion? I just clicked on it, you asshole game, and then you take it off from me. Yeah, they still have Lubellion. So yeah, they have enough to kill me. I don't have any other tricks, so yeah, sadly. We did actually do pretty good there, though. I did pretty good, just not good enough. It's Wooly! My favorite opponent, Wooly! You know, I didn't get to see Wooly much during the end of the last season. He was probably stuck in Plat 5. I guess Wanku? Yeah, I guess Wanku. Clockwork Knight. I wish I had that card. That'd be good in certain decks. Thanks for the Megamorph. Thank you for the Megamorph, Wooly. It's very appreciated. He sure is setting a lot here. Dimensional Fissure. Okay. probably should have set that main phase too. Thank you. Thank you, Wooly. Wooly's thinking very long and hard here. Oh my god, my Wangu's huge! Okay. I think it does kill this because of this, sadly. Keep on doing that. Oops. Oh, Wooly, you're so silly. Going to the battle phase. Doing all that. I'm just gonna make Redoer just in case. Alright. Well, that's a win. Thank you, Wooly, for the many packs you have donated to me. Archfiend Giant. Okay. First Aid Squad. Target one normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When a normal monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in defense position as a normal monster. Not treated as a trap. You can only use this effect to First Aid Squad once per turn. If summoned this way, banish this card when it leaves the field. Okay. Arrow T. Shadow the Yangzing. Yangzings kind of suck. At least the main deck ones, because they all miss timing, right? Yeah. Crank Kids. It's level 4. Okay. Okay, yeah, we can't use it anyway, but... Well, actually... Yeah, we don't have Fusion or Link Crank Kids we can really go into consistently. The Weather Rainy Canvas. The weather affect monsters in your main monster zones of this card's column and its adjacent columns gain this effect. You can banish this card and then target one spell slash trap your opponent controls. Quick effect, return it to the hand. Okay. Infestation Ripples. It's Steel Swarm support. Dragoonity Arma Missile Pain. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one face-up Dragoonity monster you control to the graveyard. When this card is no more special summoned from the hand, you can target one dragon Dragoonity monster in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card. Okay. Vanadium Fearless. If you control Visa Starfrost or a monster with 1500 attack / 2100 defense, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon Vanadium Fearless from your deck. Also, during the battle phase this turn, synchro monsters you control gain 500 attack. Okay. Nothing that crazy here. Maybe I get something nice in the Legacy packs. Oh, I didn't open up the last ones. Okay. We got 5 here then. Flame Swordsman, please. Please give me Flame Swordsman or Mirage Knight. Or was it Dark Flare Knight? It's Dark Flare Knight. Either one of those would be great. Gladiator Beast Lanista. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, target one Glad Beast monster in your graveyard, banish that target, and this card's name becomes that target's name. The end of the battle phase, okay, just classic Glad Beast stuff. Hardy Orc. This card cannot attack the turn it has normal summoned. Nice. Yamato no Kami, I think this is a spirit you can special summon. Yeah, it's the only spirit you can special summon, basically. A Nobleman Eater Bug. Not a good card for either of those, not really. The Great Emperor Penguin. Okay. And Chusuke the Mouse Fighter. Swift Samurai Storm and Resurrection of Chakra. Nothing that's great here. If I got Flame Swordsman, that'd actually be pretty crazy. One day I will. One day I will. If we win this duel, we rank up, which is pretty good. We're going second, though. Always a struggle. Alright, this isn't a bad hand, though. We can make 2 rank 4s with this hand, which is pretty good. Ooh. Against Kashtira, though? Ooh, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I'm not going to deal with Kashtira. Gamble it all away, Ika. It's fine. Thankfully, until I hit Plat, you can't D-rank, so we're fine. If I instant scoop, it doesn't really matter. See, I can still win 1 duel and I'll gain a rank. Yeah, Kashtira is a very powerful deck my deck stands no chance against, really. This hand's way worse than the last hand. That's really unfortunate. Alright. I'll set Leaf Place. And pass. Yeah, I just have to pass on that, honestly. Red Eyes Fusion, that's terrible. Yeah, that's a boss monster that I basically won't be able to out whatsoever. And they got Morganites. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna get stunned Backed up by Dragoon. That's not good. That's not good whatsoever. Negate it. Okay. 4 cards in the graveyard. Gonna have 800 attack. These don't have the right stats for it. Do I just gamble? Fuck it. Let's go all or nothing. If it doesn't work, let's just surrender. They used Mirror Force. They used Mirror Force. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's a choice. That is a choice, yeah. Negate and destroy. Can't be targeted. Yeah, I think we just lose. I don't think I have an easy out here. Maybe if I had a few more special summons, maybe. Let's go first. Alright, let's see. We can make Kragan. Hold on. Yeah, none of these are going to be fish. I also have... I could also... I can't witch into Paragon. I literally cannot do that. Okay. Okay. Dragon pass, hopefully it's good enough. Let's see. My opponent's playing a 46 card deck, a 14 card extra deck. Pretty janky. But maybe I have a chance. Maybe I've got a chance. 6 Sams. Okay. Okay. Let's hit the Elder. Okay. You can link them off. Okay. Yeah, he had more special summons. That's annoying. Let's just get out of here. They're gonna combo off forever and just get like an infinite amount of advantage. We probably can't beat them at that point. This isn't a bad hand here. Against Primite, it's a bad hand. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I don't think we can win. Okay. Pretty good hand here. Let's go and make Redoer. Buzzsaw Shark. Activate. Remora. Kragan. Set mirror, and hopefully that's good enough. Hopefully it's good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, they're playing some sort of nonsense here. 44 card deck, 11 card extra deck, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Great. That's great. Lost my entire hand there, basically. They're playing Burn, probably. Yep, they are. I don't want to sit through this nonsense. I do not want to sit through this nonsense. He's gonna stall me for like 10 turns and I still lose, probably. You know, I was hoping to just kind of end this first part on a win. A rank-up win, but... everyone's playing some really tough decks to out. 42 card deck, 15 card extra deck. I could Ellis with Dimensional Barrier. Issue with that is that I might rank up on their turn, so... Wanku it is. Okay. Every time I've drawn Dimensional Barrier, it's against the fucking Link deck. Every time. Okay. It's really annoying. I guess let's go ahead and do this too. They do use some Xyz at the very least, so we can stop that. Yep. Another one. Okay. 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 Alright. It looks like I'm not gonna rank up for this first video. Maybe for the next one, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go take a break. And I'm gonna end the first recording here. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. This is probably gonna be the end of that video. And as for stream, I'll be right back in just a few minutes. Bye-bye for now.